Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a Steam PC game you can get free forever. I actually saw a couple people leave comments telling me to cover this. It was on my list as far as games I needed to cover, but we'll talk about that. Couple of deals I do want to go over on Steam right now, and a couple of new releases that you might want to keep on your wish list. I know y'all ain't about that life of buying games at full price, so I won't even try to entertain you guys with that notion, but no, seriously, I'll cover those at the end of this video. But right off the bat, this has been getting a lot of attention. ENA Dream Barbecue, overwhelmingly positive reception, 10,551 reviews, 99% positive. Yes, 99% positive. That is like the best reception for a Steam game as far as percentage that I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen an overwhelmingly positive game at 100%. That's just like damn near impossible to do. I just feel like somebody might even leave like a troll review just to be like, it don't deserve 100%. But nonetheless, it's 99% and it's a free game. Experience surreal environments and inexplicable characters as ENA in a new wild world. Honestly, I am not too familiar with this game, but nevertheless, the first interactive adventure of the ENA series by Joel G plays ENA as she searches for the boss. I'm sure her name is like Ina, but I'm just gonna call her ENA. As she searches for the boss that everyone wants to be, explore strange worlds, take on side gigs, and meet both sweet and sour characters along the journey. There is a lot to encounter on your adventures. Explore new environments filled with hidden secrets and oddities. Meet different characters who only want you to do things for them. Use strange tools to solve unusual problems and live the experience of being the least popular person at any party. Now, experience Chapter 1 Lonely Door now. The future chapters are in development and they will be available as a paid release. So keep that in mind. I guess they're releasing this for free as an introduction to the game, giving people a chance to check it out, and then ultimately, if you want to continue it, you can check out the future chapters as paid release. This game contains visuals and languages some individuals might find disturbing, so and there you go with that. There is a supporter edition upgrade that'll include behind the scenes bonus content on how the game was made, as well as additional goodies such as hidden hourglass dog collectibles, animatics and concept art, pre-production animations and development screenshots, developer commentary, and downloadable GIFs and wallpaper. That's in $9.99 more stuff for you to just support the game, so you can check that out. This version is not required for experiencing the full gameplay, but it does have an exclusive collection of developer insights for what it is as far as the supporter edition and how it was like to create the game. So check that out. Again, one of the best received games literally in Steam history. Whenever a game's at 98, 99%, you kind of just take to account that a game is received that well for a reason. Like, generally, you know, the very positive range, 80%, that's where a lot of games would at least like to be at. Like, the very minimum baseline, you would like to be at the very positive 80% threshold. You know, when you're slipping into the mostly positive threshold, that's usually a red flag, like, oh, does this game have some issues on PC, etc., etc. But when you're at the overwhelmingly positive category, like 95% is already really great. And then if you're at 97, 98, 99, yeah, you're cooking there. As the kids would say, you're cooking with gas. So that is available for free. Go ahead and check that out. All right, moving on from that, I do want to highlight some deals that I thought were worthwhile. Weird West, the definitive edition, is 85% off for $5.99. Now, I say the mostly positive reception may raise a little red flag, and Weird West actually has a mostly positive reception. 3,400 reviews, 78% positive. I really did enjoy my time with the game. If you want to go ahead and read the reviews as far as the controls are concerned, I played this game with a controller, so keep that in mind. This is a game that some people probably akin to playing with a keyboard and mouse, but I had an enjoyable experience with this game. I really liked the setting, the characters, and the interaction with the world and the decision-making that I felt like had some sort of consequences throughout the entirety of the world. At this point, it's not the biggest budget game. It is a lower budget title, but at just $5.99, I think it's a decent pickup if you like that setting. The Wild West with some fantastical elements in it as well. I think you'll end up having a pretty good time with it. And for $5.99, I think it's a pretty solid shout. Definitely a worthwhile pickup there. Hogwarts Legacy is available for another day, 75% off for $14.99. I mean, I think this deal is absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy, and you guys might know that I don't give a damn about Harry Potter. I think I watched a movie or two when I was like a kid, but I have no recollection. question. I don't even know the story of Harry Potter. I know that they got... you know what? I'm not even going to try to guess about the story of Harry Potter. I know the main character is Harry, and that's about all I got for you at this point. But I really like the game as an open-world action RPG. I thought the gameplay was really enjoyable, and for me, it was the open-world RPGs that I like, where it's not a massive with a bloated amount of content, like, you know, the games that I'll always draw to as far as I feel like they're just too big for their own good is the Assassin's Creed games. And newer Assassin's Creed games, especially like Valhalla, it's like, that game's just ridiculous. Hogwarts Legacy, I feel like, is an open world game that is more in line with what I want on my open worlds. It has some additional content, it has some compelling content, but the story... You go through it, you have a pretty good time with it, and then you can move on. And you can do the bonus content, you can take your time with it, but it's not going to be this 80, 100-hour experience. You'll be able to get done with it in, you know, 30 to 40 hours, and you'll have a pretty good time with it, all things considered. $14.99, pretty good deal there. Astroneer, 67% off for $9.89. Not really my cup of tea, but open world survival title, and very well received. 109,000 reviews, very positive reception, 92% positive. There, interact with strange new worlds in a unique and tactile way, molding the environment itself as if it were clay in your hands. Build your base, master resource management, automate your production lines, and more as you unravel the mysteries of the universe alone or with friends. That's, again, $9.89. Alright, so those are the deals I wanted to highlight. Also want to point your guys' attention to some new release titles. Right off the bat, gotta give a shout to Haste. This is coming from Landfall Games, and man... love the aesthetic and the presentation of this game, and if you're into platformers, this should certainly go on your wish list. If not, if you want to pick it up, it is 20% off for the introductory offer, and it's $15.99. Haste Broken Worlds is a high-speed third-person running game set in a collapsing universe. Race through a variety of worlds, master your movement, and use items and abilities to progress through each level before it falls apart around you. The game consists of 10 shards, each featuring a collection of procedurally generated levels that must be completed without fail to unlock the next. You'll encounter challenges and characters on your journey seeking answers about what lies behind the destruction and how to escape it. Third-person high-speed running gameplay, 10 shards, items and challenge levels that let you customize your build, spectacular biomes, and 4 different bosses to discover, 4 abilities to master in unlockable endless mode, and a story to explore and a lovable cast of characters to befriend. Currently, 46 reviews at 97% positive, so it's just at a positive reception. You have to crack 500 reviews to get to the overwhelmingly positive threshold, but this game just came out today, so it could very well end up hitting the overwhelmingly positive category if this does continue. Dig the art style. Definitely will check it out at some point. My backlog is a little bit full right now, and really, the idea of not playing a game immediately because the backlog is crazy, like, you'll just never play any games. At some point, I do want to get to Haste, and I've already added it to my wish list. Hopefully, I'll be able to check it out sometime down the line. And then lastly, this was announced at the Nintendo Direct, I want to say a couple days ago. Saga Frontier 2 Remastered is available on Steam. It's $29.99. Green Man Gaming does have it discounted a little bit. I'll give mention to that in a future video, but just to stay on track on Steam, really like the aesthetics of this game. Saga was never a franchise that I got into. It was a little bit before my time. I did play the newest Saga title, which was the remake. I believe it was Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven, yeah. And I didn't end up really vibing with that game as much as a lot of other people. Like, people really enjoyed that game, the people that played it. I just felt like the whole idea of all of these different generations, it's a shtick that I need to give another chance to, and I need to give that game another shot. But Saga Frontier 2, love the visual style to this game. The art style is just great, and right now it's got 111 reviews, and 96% of those are positive. It's gonna be a more niche JRPG release, but y'all know I'm all about these kinds of releases, and it might be one of those JRPGs that I don't get to anytime in the near future. I still need to play through Saga Frontier Remastered, so there is that. But love the look of the game, and definitely one that immediately went on the wish list. But that'll do it for me. Again, ENA Dream Barbecue, available free right now. That is Chapter 1. Subsequent chapters will be pay to play. Some good deals with Weird West, Hogwarts Legacy, Astroneer, and then Haste and Saga Frontier 2 Remastered. Some games to add to the wish list there. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.